Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a complete plans comparison for Claude. We're looking at free, pro, max, team, and enterprise as outlined in Claude Master.
Okay, picture this. You sit down, you open up Claude, you start working, and literally 40 minutes into your day, right when you are just perfectly in the zone, bam, you hit a brick wall. A message pops up saying you've reached your limit. And just like that, your momentum completely evaporates. You're left sitting there, waiting, wondering, wait, am I just on the wrong plan? Well, Claude's 5 subscription tiers actually exist to solve this exact problem. Choosing the right one is absolutely crucial to preventing these really costly interruptions. So, how do we fix it? The solution really lies in the sheer scale of capacity available to you. To put it into perspective, Pro gives you 5 times more usage than the free tier. Then Max 5X multiplies that again, and Max 20X delivers 20 times the capacity of Pro. That is a staggering 100 to 1 range of capacity just across the individual plans alone. It's huge.
This brilliantly illustrates the divide in how Claude actually structures its billing. Think of it like 2 different worlds. On one side, we have the individual plans, free, pro, and max. These operate on strict usage caps. But on the other side, we have the enterprise tier. This completely removes plan-level caps entirely and just meters your usage, honestly a lot like an API. Let's systematically break down exactly when you should use each tier. You're going to want to use the free tier for occasional things, homework help or brainstorming with zero urgency. Then move to Pro when you're working with Claude most days for professional output. That's your daily driver, and it unlocks projects and knowledge bases. Now step up to Max 5X if you consistently drain your Pro session before lunch and just need sustained access. And you'll want to go all the way to Max 20X if you are running extended coding sessions, using Claude Code in the terminal, or managing agentic workflows all day. Finally, choose Team when you have a group of 5 or more needing shared billing, but with per-member limits, so one heavy user doesn't drain everybody's capacity.
Moving right along to the enterprise tier, uncapped API rate billing and a 500K context window. This tier is built specifically for massive organizations that require standard compliance and well beyond. We're talking about audit logs, HIPAA BAAs, deep integrations with tools like GitHub and Google Drive, and a massive 500,000 token context window on supported models. It's the only tier builds transparently at API rates with absolutely no ceiling.
Now here is a crucial point, and it's actually a major pitfall that trips people up constantly. Listen to this. Upgrading to a Pro or Max plan does not give you API access through the Claude console. Actually, let me rephrase that to be super clear. That console API access is a completely separate account, and it is billed entirely separately based on your token consumption. Let's ground all this with a real-world example. Imagine a marketing manager running 3 simultaneous campaigns on the Pro plan. Every single morning, right at 10 a.m., she hits her session limit. So she considers upgrading to Max 5X. But first, she does the smart thing and tracks her warnings. She finds she hits the wall exactly 4 times a week. By upgrading to Max 5X, that exact same heavy workload now consumes only 20% of her session capacity instead of 100%. The result? She works the full day totally uninterrupted.
But here is the crazy thing she almost missed. Max plans actually carry 2 separate weekly limits. Yeah, there is a general limit across all models, and then a totally separate specific limit just for the Sonnet model. So if she had only been hitting the Sonnet limit, simply switching models within her session might have solved her problem without her needing to spend any extra money on an upgrade at all.
And this leads us to a core technical reality you really must understand to master these plans. A lot of people think usage limits reset at midnight, but they don't. They operate on a rolling window, meaning your session limits reset exactly 5 hours after your first prompt opened the window, and your weekly limits reset on a rolling 7-day basis. So, what's our key takeaway here? Picking the wrong tier basically means hitting walls, or paying for headroom you simply don't use. So, take a week, track your actual limit warnings. Don't just guess. The right tier for you is simply the one where the limits disappear entirely. If you want to dive deeper into optimizing your AI workflow, the Claude Master ebook covers this entire chapter with fully worked examples, and you can find that over at claudemaster.net. So, take a hard look at your workflow today and ask yourself, are you mastering your tools, or are your tools limiting you?